There was 3 brothers who were also wizards, and they were trying to cross a river. It was too deep and dangerous to swim across. However, they were skilled wizards, and they made a bridge appear. And they were halfway across it when their path was blocked by a hooded figure. It was Death. And Death spoke to them. He was angry that he had been cheated out of these 3 new victims, for travelers usually drowned in the river. But Death was cunning. He pretended to congratulate the 3 wizards upon their magic, and each had earned a prize for having been clever enough to evade him. So the oldest brother, who was a combative man, asked for a wand more powerful than any in existence. A wand that would beat every duel. This would be the wand that had conquered Death. So Death created a wand to give to the wizard, and he congratulated him. Then the second brother, who was an arrogant man, and he asked for the power to recall others from Death. So Death picked up a stone from the riverbank and gave it to the second one, and he told him that the stone would have the power to bring back the dead. And then Death asked the third and youngest brother what he would like. The youngest brother was also the humblest and wisest of the brothers, and he did not trust Death. So he asked for something that would enable him to go from place to place without being followed by Death. Death, most unwillingly, gave him his cloak of invisibility. Then Death stood aside and allowed the 3 wizards, 3 brothers, to continue on their way. The first brother traveled for a week or so, reaching a distant village. That very night, another wizard crept upon the oldest brother as he lay, wine-sodden and drunk. And the thief took the wand, and for good measure, he slit the older brother's throat. And so Death took the first brother for his own. The second brother took out the stone that had the power to call the dead, and he turned it thrice in his hand, to his amazement and delight. The figure of the girl that he had hoped to marry before her untimely death appeared at once before him. Yet she was sad and cold, separated him as if by a veil. Though she had returned to the mortal world, she did not truly belong there and suffered. And finally the second brother, driven mad with hopeless longing, killed himself so as to truly join her. And so Death took the second brother as his own. But though Death searched for the third brother for many years, he was never able to find him. It was only when he attained great age that the youngest brother finally took off the cloak of invisibility and gave it to his son. And then he greeted Death as an old friend, and went with him gladly, and equals, they had departed this life.